I call smart special board meeting to order. Uh, Stephanie, roll call, please.
Chairman Gaddis,
Present. Oh,
Pledge of allegiance.
yes, pledge of allegiance for that. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of
the United States of America.
I call smart special board meeting to order.
One nation, under God,
Stephanie, roll call. Thank you. Now we could take the roll call.
Chairman Gaddis,
Present.
Vice Chairperson John Paul Rea is excused absence. Ms. Hillary Chambers.
Present.
Ms. Sheila Cote.
Present.
Dr. Curtis Ivory is excused absence. Mr. Royce Manico is participating by Zoom as a non-voting member. Mr. Brett Rees again.
Present.
Thank you. Next, item 4, adoption of the agenda. Need a motion for that?
So moved.
Motion been made and supported in the discussion. Seeing none, all those who agree signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carry. Item 5, certification of public notice. Mrs. Martin.
SMART will hold the special board of directors meeting on Thursday, August 8th at 1 p.m. in the Buhl building located at 535 Griswold Street, Suite 600, Detroit, Michigan 48226. This meeting is open to the public.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve the board meetings for July 25th, 2024. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those who agree signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carry. Item 6,
I make a motion to support to support the executive session, to approve the executive session minutes for July 25th, 2024.
Support.
motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those who agree signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carry. Item B,
I did be.
It's 7.
It's 7.
7 now, I'm sorry. The chairman report, I think.
No public participation.
Anybody from the public like to participate and make a comment? Take the podium, state your name and your address.
Brother Cunningham, a Detroit, Michigan resident. I want to thank you for getting the contract after 18 months. Hopefully the no-show buses and the late buses will diminish, be less, more on time. I get less complaints. Hybrid public comment for this meeting and the sounding board for the disabled. The fast bus, we're getting a lot of complaints that people want the fast bus to stop at Woodward and 6 Mile. The fast bus should, the Van Dyke and Grand River, they need a fast bus on it. Also, they need to you guys need to join forces with DDOT's training center. They're pushing out a lot of drivers for DDOT. All they need is a driver's license. And from that point, they give them paid training to get their CDLB and work for DDOT. They've been pumping out 40 students, 100 students. They're pumping them out. They're training them from scratch and putting them out on the road after they're done. I think it'll be a good collaboration. There need to be more publicizing of the board meeting and sounding board on the coaches, letting people know that they have a voice and it can be heard. Also, when coming to this meeting, validating parking, they should validate those parking or give them bus tickets for attending the meeting. A lot of people don't have the flexibility to take time off and pay for parking or the bus. I think that would be something that is nice. Again, hybrid public comment for the disabled for this meeting. It is a hybrid, but the public comment portion is not hybrid, and it really should be. My hotline number 313-444-9114. That number was made so you can remember it. 313-444-9114. On my Facebook page, Rashida Tlaib rode the buses with us yesterday. And also, Gabriela Santiago Romero, Councilwoman, rode the coaches, and I put it on my Facebook page, which is Forced Subservience Cunningham. Again, on Facebook, Forced Subservience Cunningham. I don't get paid for anything that I do, but I thank God that he uses me to bring the issues of bus service to the people. And if you are nosy, you are curious, check out the page Forced Subservience Cunningham, and you will see the short interview with Gabriela Santiago Romero and Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib, and then her talking to the constituents and talking to those that ride the coaches. Thank you. And again, thank you all. I was critical the last couple of times because the drivers were going without a contract for 18 months. And hopefully these buses start coming on time. So there'll be less people in jeopardy of losing their jobs or suspended. Empathy and sympathy, y'all. Have a good day.
Thank you. Anybody else from the public like to comment?
Hi there, I'm Lucas Lasecki with Transportation Riders United. I live in Farmington Hills. And to begin, I'd like to applaud SMART for reaching this new agreement with the ATU because, well, after all this time, the crisis of no-show buses is really taking a toll on service, as I've expressed to you many times before. And I'm hopeful that with this new agreement, that it will allow SMART to regain the reliability it's lost over the years. And perhaps I haven't said this enough amidst all of my criticism, but I really do applaud you for offering this major increase in wages because it does go a long way to make it a more attractive and sustainable job for people who are looking for employment. With that said, however, I do have a few concerns still about some of the issues of contention between SMART and the ATU, and I do have very significant concerns over the alleged retaliatory firings of those two operators who spoke at the board meeting in May. But I think I also have concerns that it took this long to get here. I don't know, there have been a lot of accusations thrown at each other from both sides of the table. There was some breakdown in communication that probably could have been avoided. But in any case, what's done is done. There is a new contract, and it's my hope that this will go a long way toward solving the no-show bus crisis and bringing the reliability that SMART so desperately needs to provide its services effectively. I've learned a lot about these negotiations and how they work and what the issues are through attending these meetings, speaking with the union, speaking with SMART. And I must say it's been an enriching experience for me to be involved in this. I'm sorry if I've been overly harsh in my critiques here, but I hope at the same time you can understand my frustration at the delays in service and the delays in reaching an agreement. But in any case, I'd like to thank you for your work, and hopefully we can avoid these issues from coming up again and start building a better SMART together. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else from the public?
Hello, my name is Stephen Hammondtree. I live in East Point. I wanted to echo both the congratulations to SMART for getting this contract ratified and hopefully approved later today. And I also wanted to echo Brother Cunningham's comments about remote participation because at about just after it's too late to send an email, the bus that would have picked me up to get here had a half broken bike rack. And so you may have noticed instead that I walked in the middle of Cunningham's comment. And it's very frustrating when situations beyond our control stop us from getting to the board meeting on time. And there's no way to make these comments heard other than that. So I would really, really like to see the return of remote public comment. Thank you.
You. Any other person like to comment?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Miko Williams. I am a disability advocate with the ARC Detroit. I have been trying to get to these meetings, but beyond my control, I cannot access the Zoom public comment or this meeting on online. And I think there should be, along with all Michigan governing boards at the state of Michigan, there should be a hybrid for people to call in. There should be a Zoom number or a Zoom link for us to see these meetings and also to participate in these meetings as well. Very important. I can't get here physically, but if there was a Zoom link, I could come and I could make my comments in regards to the business on the floor. And then also, I feel that there should be public meeting notices all over. I didn't see any when I walked in this building today. I also didn't see a notice, a public hearing or whatever. There should be more communication within the system. Also, I do feel that the contracts, for congratulations to the drivers getting this raise. This is sorely needed right now. SMART is one of the most reliable systems next to DDOT, but we rely on SMART because we could jump on any bus that we could. But if we can't jump on any bus because the drivers are not happy, and if the board is not doing what they're supposed to do to make sure that the drivers are happy and that the passengers are happy, then what can we do? Thank God that this contract has finally came about. But I still feel that there needs to be a fast bus that should stop at major locations in the city of Detroit and elsewhere. I saw a fast bus go down Woodward, and it did not stop at West Grand Boulevard, where there were people waiting for that transportation. Sometimes I like the fast bus, and I think it should be accessible in Van Dyke, Grand River, and on major locations.
You have 3 minutes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Anybody else from the public like to comment? Seeing none, now we move the agenda. The next item 7, the chairman's report. I have nothing except to congratulate the management on reaching agreement on the contract. And I go to next item, the general manager report, Mr. Farrell.
Yes, sir. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge John Young. Please stand. John has been at SMART how many years? And John was supposed to retire
John, could you come to the front so that they
so
can
people
see
can
you?
see you.
Oh, okay, that's fine, as
Other
long
way.
as we can see him.
So John had indicated that he was going to retire in, was it 21?
Actually, my original retirement date was scheduled for January of 2022, correct?
And so here we are in 24, and John stayed with it all the way through. So you can't find that kind of loyalty any place. And I wanted to publicly go on record to say, John, we appreciate the effort that the support that you gave us to be able to get through this point. We could not have done it without you. So I really wanted you, and I'd like for everybody to give John an applause and staff. We just need to give a standing ovation.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Your comments very flattering. Thank you. I'm very appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you deserve it. That concludes my report, sir.
Thank you. Okay, now we move to item 10, new business. Item A, resolution. Approval of the amalgamated transit union contract.
So moved.
Motion been made and supported in the discussion.
Greetings,
Good evening.
Smart Chairperson, board members, general manager, and staff. Thanks for allowing me to present this recommendation to the board. Staff recommends board approval for the labor agreement with the Amalgamated Transit Union, ATU Local 1560 for drivers and clerical units. The locals membership voted on July 31st, 2024, and approved the tentative agreement between SMART and the local. This contract will be in effect until December 31st, 2025. Some of the major changes that will take place with the new contract include wages, an immediate 24% increase beginning August 5th, with an additional 8% increase January 1st, 2025. Change in wage progression for operators from 73 months to 25 months. For clerical unit, from 43 months to 25 months. A one-time ratification bonus of $2,000 will be paid to all employees represented by the local 1564. Training premium pay for clerical unit workers from 2 hours to 3 hours a day at straight time. Extra board operators will be paid an additional 50 cents per hour in addition to their regular straight time wages. Operators will be paid a premium of 50 cents per hour if more than their 50% of their work is after 6 p.m., which will be computed in the overtime pay. We also added an additional position, a temporary position, a provisional utility lead, which will help us in our temporary supervisory duties for operators, which pays them an additional $2 per hour if they're qualified and selected to fill those positions. An attendance incentive of 45 cents per hour, which is payable 4 times per year. A safety bonus of an additional 85 cents, which is paid twice per year if they earn it. We discontinued our defined benefit pension plan and now offering a defined contribution plan for all newly hired ATU employees, starting after the date of ratification. We paid additional holidays, tuition reimbursement from $1,000 a year to $3,000 a year for a undergraduate degree, and for a graduate degree, $4,000 per year. Student loan repayment program, increased uniform allowance, increase in short-term disability benefits, and AM and PM 7-day extra rotating extra board, change in how you sign up for work on your days off, and attendance policy changes. These changes have been negotiated to provide a better work-life balance for employees and improve SMART's overall service commitment to the public. If anybody has any questions, I'm available to answer.
Thank you. Excellent. I think you did a perfect job on explaining what's going on, and any of the board member have any question or comment on this? If not,
I'd like to comment, Mr. Chair, if that's okay.
please do.
Because I know that, these negotiations, as is often the case, got difficult in the last weeks and months. And I want to commend our employees, all of them, who have over recent months finalized their own contracts. This is, of course, the last and very important one. So I really want to commend our employees and their leadership for the efforts that they have made to bring this to conclusion, and the SMART team in terms of management and the efforts that you have made. I mean, I think this is a really important contract, and I think it's important, really paves the way, I think, for the future of SMART. It level sets, it makes it a major investment in our employees who are so critical to the success of the system. And I think that it's important to kind of remind ourselves that even though there were disagreements, at no time did anyone question anyone's loyalty or commitment to really a shared vision and goals for the SMART system, in my judgment, which is, of course, for SMART to be a great place to work, and for us to provide quality service to the public. Individuals who rely on SMART for their employment, for their quality of life, and for the businesses in the region who rely on SMART as well. So I think that remains kind of the common vision and goals that have driven this process. And I hope that, now that the contract is behind us, we can all remind ourselves that we shared those visions and values throughout. So again, just congratulations all the way around, and many thanks to the employees who do the important work every day, and to the leadership here at SMART.
Well said. Anybody else?
Karen, can we check to see if Mr. Manico has any comments, please?
I see on the monitor, Mr. Monaco with us. Mr. Monaco, you have any comment?
I just got the video or the sound on, so I didn't hear much conversation. But at least the technology is working now.
Mrs. Chamberlain compliment the staff and the union on reaching the agreement on this contract. It's well done, and she thanked everybody and the administration and the leadership of SMART on that. And I hope that gonna enhance this contract. Look like beginning of a new era in SMART. And I hope that the customer we serve, they could feel that quality and enhancement in the service they expect us. So if you like to comment on that, we'll be glad to listen to you. And you've been a great member of this board for a long time.
Well, I'd like to congratulate the managing director, Dwight. This was a very difficult process and a very difficult time. And I think that with the leadership we have now, we have moved ahead, and we're in a new era for SMART, as the chairman pointed out. And I'm glad to see the members and the contract finally inaugurated here, and we're moving ahead as a SMART team, as we should be. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Monaco. Any other comment? And that's motion and order.
Have we moved and supported this? I forget.
No.
Has it been moved and supported? Okay.
Oh, okay.
No other question. All those who agree signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Congratulations to both. Next item, 11, board member business. Anything? No. Then item 12, adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Support. We adjourn. Thank you.
Well.